All right, tonight I'm going back to the 1994 Winston Cup season. After 20 events, Ernie Irvin's in the lead, Ricky Rudd's in second, 248 points behind. I'm right behind Rudd by 16 points, and Schrader's right behind me, and Dale Earnhardt isn't far behind him, and Terry Labonte, Mark Martin, Lake Speed, Rusty Wallace, Morgan Shepherd, Jeff Gordon, all pretty close in here. So still some room for positions to change. And this is the last race of the summer. After this one, it's back to the fall races. All right, so this one's at Michigan. I'm running at my Michigan retro track. 100% 200 laps. There were 41 cars in this race. 97% realistic, all boxes checked. All right, so let's see. So this is my Michigan retro track. I've done some more stuff to it to kind of like, I want to say updates, but they're more like demakes. Like got rid of the catch fencing on the back straightaway. Got rid of all the paved asphalt on the inside of the back straightaway and put grass there, stuff like that. So make it look a little bit more retro. I'm going qualify fast pass setups. And I'm going to qualify. All right, cloudy. The car will definitely be faster in the cloudiness. It's much more stable when it's clear, but it's faster when it's cloudy. When I race here in the clear, sometimes I can struggle around like 20th. But in the cloudy, in my last race in 94, I finished second. And a couple more laps and I would have passed Ernie Irvin for the win.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
So it really just kind of depends on the weather and the cautions. Little slidey right there. Water temp light is on. If it's the same weather for the race, it will overheat. So I'm going to have to make a change to the grill tape.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
9th. I'm kind of hoping it'll be clear. Oh, okay, it just got a lot warmer. Kind of hoping it'll be clear just to see the difference between the cloudy race earlier in the summer. But if it's cloudy, that's okay. I mean, I think I'll run a lot better if it's cloudy. I'll definitely be a lot faster. But I'd rather see the clear just to see how I compare. There were also a lot of cautions in the first Michigan race of the summer. I think there was 3 or 4. Usually, I could just go caution free here. All right, let's see. Cloudy 89. All right, so
Drivers, to your cars.
This cloudy fast, this is what I used for the first race at Michigan over the summer. The only difference is there's a little less grill tape and it's a little tighter track bar on the left rear. I'm thinking I'll just stick with that. It's pretty warm, but I think with a little less grill tape, the water temperature will probably be okay. Or I could go down one more. I'm going to go down one more. And then if I want to go up during the race, I can. I just don't want to overheat the car in the first run. Other than that, it's all the same. Just this little track bar change. It's normally like that. And then the grill tape. Oh, wait a second. I didn't save. All right, so I saved it at 45. Default is 55. If I want to go up 5%, I can. All right, here we go.
Drivers, start your engines.
Starting right behind Earnhardt. Probably should have looked. Looks like I'll be pitting right behind Waltrip and right in front of Rudd. And I see Mark Martin and Rusty Wallace behind me. They're probably going to want to get forward pretty quick. So I'm sure if the tires need to get up to temperature or anything, probably just let them go. The tires aren't too bad because it's 89 degrees. But if there's a caution, when they first put the tires on, they'll be down at like 90. So hopefully on the start they won't be as bad. And if I need to, I'll just let some dudes go and then find a spot and get in my rhythm. And then I'll see if I can run in the top 10 in the cloudy weather. I don't see Ernie Irvin up here. He must have qualified pretty far in the back. So he should be moving up at some point too. All right, just be careful with the cold tires. Don't hit the apron.
Get ready now.
Stay off the apron, stay off the paint.
Cars in.
Careful with the cold tires.
Green flag, green flag.
Whoa.
Green, green, green.
Cold tires, cold tires.
Car outside. Clear outside. Car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside, outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside. Still there. Still there. Clear.
I don't know if I was actually 3 wide until I got under Michael Waltrip going into 1, but the spotter tends to call a lot of 3 wide calls when I'm not actually 3 wide. if dudes want to get racy or when going through lap traffic, I would much rather just stay in the high line. More so in 1 and 2, because the lane on the bottom will get pretty bogged down coming off 2. And so if you're on the high side in 2, you can usually get past them coming off the corner. There's Irvin making a move on Dale Jarrett behind me.
Inside.
Irvin might put me 3 wide on the outside here.
Still there.
No.
Still there. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there. Clear.
And by the way, Irvin wouldn't have actually been in this race. This was a day or 2 after he had his horrible accident here in '94. But for this season, doing kind of a fantasy season, and I'm keeping Irvin in the roster for the whole season. See if he can win the championship. Right now he's got a huge lead, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Inside.
Okay, Rusty
Still there.
is going 3 wide on Kyle Petty, so I'm on the outside 3 wide. No call from
Still
spotter. Do my own spotting.
Clear inside. Car inside. Still there.
Rusty just can't get that run off turn 2. Wow, caution.
Pit road is closed. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 3 car.
Oh, looks like a pretty big wreck. All right, looks like everyone's gonna pit. I'm pitting. I think I said I was pitting the behind Earnhardt. I already forgot.
Pit road is now open. Limits 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. The pace cars on the front stretch.
It's like I'm in front of Rudd. Behind DW.
The pace cars in turn 1. The pace cars in turn 2. Go, go, go! Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 11 car, past the 16 car.
Oh, Ted Musgrave trying to wreck Bill Elliott on the apron.
Past the 16 car. Past the 16 car. Past the 16 car.
Doesn't look like Bill got any damage from that. Mike Wallace, Jeff Burton, and Rick Mast. And Ward Burton is damaged. So, gonna have one slow car on the restart. All right, got to be careful hitting the gas when the green comes out. On the start, I hit the gas and almost spun the car. When it's cloudy, it does that. In the clear, it won't do that. So, got to be careful hitting the gas. So I think I'll probably try and, oh, let's see, what are the tire temps at? 110? Okay. It's not as bad as I thought. When the green comes out, I think I'll be going a little slow so I don't spin the tires. and then I'll kind of look to see where Ward Burton is, and if they get him up in the high lane, I'm going to try and stay low. But the car just doesn't turn very well on the cold tires, so if I have to, I mean, I'd rather just stay high, but I don't want to get stuck behind Ward Burton. If I remember from the last race at Michigan this season, the restarts weren't that bad. Especially this one, it's all single file.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 11 car on the outside line.
Okay, here comes Ward Burton. All right, the front of his car looks okay. Back of his car looks okay. Hopefully he's not too damaged. If he's got some like engine damage or something, that could be a real problem here. He'll be going really slow. It says I can go 51 laps. I think they'll go about 45. So I think the next pit stop will be about lap 65. I didn't look at the water temperature, but I imagine it was okay. Could probably go up 5% if I remember to do it. All right, cold tires.
Going green.
Get a little buffer. Be easy on the tires. Watch out for Ward Burton.
Green, green, green. Inside.
Car not turning. Ward Burton is really slow on the straightaway, it looks like. And I'm gonna get stuck behind him here.
Still there. Outside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Outside. Clear outside.
All right. Don't touch the paint.
Inside. Clear inside.
car's feeling a little tight. Terry keeps making that run. I think he's going to pass me this time.
Clear. Car inside.
Morgan Shepherd doesn't seem to be as fast as he usually is.
Clear inside. Inside. Clear inside. Outside. Clear. Outside.
Oh, Mikey. That was risky.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. Clear outside.
Mikey was about to put me in the middle, so I went to block him. But he already had a nose under me. I don't want to be in the middle though. Hopefully he doesn't try and like punch me on pit road after the race. Like he did Lake Speed. Which, by the way, I went back and watched that race just so I could see why Michael Waltrip punched Lake Speed in the face, or in the helmet, on pit road after the race here. And CBS didn't show it. Like, there was no footage of what happened on the track. Richard Petty saw it. Petty was doing was in the booth for the race, and with like 2 laps to go or 3 laps to go, he says something, I forget what he says, but he said something in reference to something that happened between Michael Waltrip and Lake Speed, but he didn't like expand on it. And then after the race, they showed the classic footage of Michael Waltrip punching Lake Speed and through the driver's window. But there was never any context. So I don't know what Lake Speed did, but Michael Waltrip was not happy about it, whatever it was.
Car outside. Still there. Clear.
I guess it's possible Lake Speed tried to block him going down the front straightaway.
Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Still there.
All right, here comes Ward Burton again. Oh, Jeff Gordon's got a problem. He's down on the apron.
Still there. Still there. Clear. Outside. Still there.
coming up on some more lap cars. Dave Marcus here. That red car, not sure who that is. That might be Bill Elliott or Jimmy Spencer.
Outside. Clear.
That red car in front of Lake Speed. I think that's Bill Elliott. Yeah, that's Bill Elliott.
Clear outside.
All right, I can go. So the AI is going to go 45 laps. They're going to pit on about lap 65. 45 laps after that would be 110. That'll leave 90 laps in the race. So then one more stop would be 45 more, and then a last 45 lap run to the finish. So I think the AI have to wait until 65 at least to make it on. That would be 3 stops total. 65, 110, and then 155. If they don't make it to 65, then I think they're going to have to make an extra stop at the end for gas. So I want to make sure that I get to at least 65, and I shouldn't have any problem. Yeah, I should have no problem making it to 65. As long as I wait till 65, then I should be able to make it on just 3 more stops.
Outside. Clear outside.
All right, coming up on Mort Burton again. All right, I'm in 7th, and there's a group of 6 cars out in front of me. I think that's the 6 leaders. Looks like they're going 3 wide for the lead right now, unless one of them has driven away. I need a good drafting partner to get in front, but I am catching those guys. Darrell Waltrip looked like he would be a good drafting partner, but he can't get around Ted Musgrave.
inside.
All right, I think pit stop should be happening here any lap. Okay, someone's pitting this time. Probably try and get my 5 bonus points.
Car inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear. Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
Alright, I can either stay out for the 5 bonus points, or I could let Waltrip get in front of me and then follow him down pit road and gauge my speed. Probably make the pit stop a little faster. Let's see if he's going to stay out this time, or if he's going in. Looks like he's staying out. Okay. Hopefully I lead this lap. Second.
Inside. Clear.
Alright, I'd like to follow Waltrip down pit road. Pretty sure he'll be coming this time.
The leader's pitting now. Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
Alright, watch out for dudes coming out of their stalls, like Musgrave and Spencer. Or that wasn't Musgrave, that was Grissom.
Go, go, go! Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Alright, cold tires, be really careful. Alright, Waltrip was driving through the grass that I just put there. Maybe I should put a little more asphalt right there, so they're not trying to drive through the grass coming off the road. Well, I came out right about where I was, right behind Ted Musgrave. in front of Morgan Shepherd and Darrell Waldrop.
Still there. Clear. Inside.
I couldn't see Dawn back in my mirror, and I started getting scared that he was still beside me.
Clear. Inside. Still there. Clear. Inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear.
Oh, someone's blown up. Hud Strickland. All right, I think all the AI made it to 65. So I'm guessing everyone's just gonna have to do 2 more stops on 110 and 145. Wait, no, 110 and 155. All right, coming up on Ward Burton again. And Morgan Shepherd is having a hard time getting around the 55. there's Gordon. He had a tire suspension problem, so he should be off sequence now. Almost ran into the back of Ted Musgrave there. All right, Jeff Gordon was for position, but he should have to pit here in the next like 10 laps. So he's basically short pitting it now because he had that problem. Where's Waltrip? I guess I don't think Darrell passed me. I guess he's lost some spots. Looks like Morgan Shepherd's a lot better on this run, and Darrell Waltrip is not nearly as good. Oh, don't get on that paint. Looking at F2. let me be in front for a little bit, Ted. Sterling Marlin is catching me. And Morgan Shepherd was starting to pull away from Ted, so I'd like to be able to draft with Morgan here. All right, looks like we're catching Terry Labonte. That should be for position. He's kind of out here by himself. And Musgrave and Marlin are catching me and Shepherd. is Harry. Harry's pitting. Did he get damaged? No. Okay. Sorry, Harry.
Car inside. Clear. Car inside.
Seems a little early for him to be pitting.
Still there. Clear.
Well, that cost me some spots. They got to get to 110 in order to make it on just 2 more stops. Harry Gann ain't going to be able to do it. Alright, I'm guessing people are going to start pitting. No one around me yet. Assuming I counted laps right.
Car inside. Still there.
Alright, is Wally pitting? No, Wally's just slow. Alright, they're going a little farther than I thought, so, okay, someone's coming off pit road here. Looks like everyone's going to be able to make it on just one more stop. Man, I hope Greg Sachs isn't pitting this lap.
Car outside. Clear outside.
No, he's not. Okay. Alright, looks like Shepard and Ward Burton are pitting. Yeah, there they go. Alright, since I don't have anyone in front of me to follow down pit road, thinking I should try and lead a lap here, and then just try not to be too slow getting on pit road. Alright, I'm guessing Grissom is going to pit this time. I'd like to follow him down, but I want to lead a lap. Okay, Grissom's pitting. I think I should lead this lap. As long as I beat the leader to the start-finish line while he's on pit road. No, I'm still in second. Okay, Mikey's got fresh tires.
Clear.
How much gas do I got? Oh man, I don't know if I should risk it. It says I got 2 more laps.
The leader's pitting now.
All right, well, I'm pretty committed. I think I'm going to go around one more time and see if I can lead this lap. Though I still got to beat the leader. He's going down pit road. He might hit the start-finish line on pit road before I get to it. Damn. Okay, I didn't lead a lap. Oops. Should have done it on the first pit cycle. All right, I got to pit this time. I feel like I'm going way slow.
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
Yeah, it's pretty slow. It's a lot easier to just follow someone down pit road, and then I can gauge my speed with them, but tried to stay out and lead a lap. It didn't work out.
You're in first.
Oh, okay, I got my lap. There's my 5 bonus points.
Go, go, go! Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Okay, there's Shepard. Those are the guys I was running around. There's Lake Speed. There's Musgrave. All right, well, I lost some time, but I got my 5 bonus points. And I've got a little fresher tires than these guys, so hopefully I can get back up to Morgan. A little fast into that turn, but right,
Clear outside.
I think Gordon and Musgrave are positioned there. And it's looking like Rusty is trying to get to the front, so I think I'll just follow him. Me and Rusty are catching those guys I was racing with in the last run. Come on, Rusty. Musgrave got a bad set of tires or something, because he's now back behind Dale Jarrett. Stay off the paint.
Clear outside.
Burton was in there. I didn't see him. Ward Burton was in the third lane up there. Guess I'm going all the way back around.
Pit road is now open.
All right, I should be pitting this time. It's like everyone is
Limit
pitting this time.
55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. The pace cars in turn 1. We'll give you 1.5 cans of fuel. The pace cars in turn 2. Go! Go, go, go! Yes, we nailed that stop. Great work, guys. The pace cars on the back straight. Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 29 car.
All right, still gonna have to pit one more time with like 10 to go. Looks like I'm pretty much at the end of the line. All right, we got Todd Bodine's out, Strickland's out, Wallace is out, Jeff Burton and Rick Mast. Ward Burton is 8 laps down. He's got some kind of engine damage or something. It's like there's 14 on the lead lap and I'm restarting 10th. All right, so I'm basically at the end of the line. So if anything looks sketchy, I'm just gonna take this third lane and let everyone go, and just ride in the back and get my tires up to temperature, and then start picking my way through again. I don't know where Ward Burton is. He's probably like first in line on the inside. Yeah, there he is. He's gonna be what? Third in line? Is Kyle Petty and Bill Elliott? They're not on the lead lap. Okay, he's going to be 5th in line on the inside. So basically, there's going to be a mess of people going 3 wide trying to get around him. But he's the only one who's damaged, so, I mean, other than him, I think it should be pretty straightforward. And there's some pretty fast cars up there, like Kyle Petty's up there. I don't know what's going on with Derek Cope, but, oh, and Darrell Waltrip is 26 now.
We're going green next time by. Okay, we're on the lead lap. Stay on the outside line. Stay behind the 2 car on the outside line.
Derek Cope is 6 laps down, so he might have some kind of problem too. All right, if I'm really lucky, Ward Burton will be slow enough that I'll just be able to stay in the high line, and all of us in the high line will get around him by the time we get to turn 1. Though I think what's going to happen, Jeff Bodine is going to go low and try and pass him. So Ward Burton's going to be in the middle in turn 1 and 2. And then when we come off turn 2, he's going to be in the outside lane. And he's going to block me. And then going into turn 3, I'm probably going to get sketched out and just go to the 3rd lane and let everyone go. I think that's probably what's going to happen here. Or Ward Burton is slow enough that I get past him by the time we get to turn 1. That would be ideal, but I don't know. He's pretty far up there. All right, just be careful. Cold tires. Car's not going to turn.
Get ready now.
And there's only 4 cars behind me, so I can just get out of it and let everyone go, and I'd rather do that than end up in a wreck. All right, I'm 3 wide outside now. I don't know where Warburton is. Okay, he's in the high side.
Car inside. You're up top, 3 wide.
Basically
inside,
stuck
inside.
here.
You're up top, 3 wide. Inside. Still there. Clear inside. Car outside. Still there. Still there. Still there.
All right.
Clear outside. Outside. Clear.
That went pretty much how I expected it to go.
Outside. Clear. Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Clear outside. Outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, car outside.
Just don't get on the paint.
Still there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, car outside. You're on the bottom, 3 wide, outside.
Can't see anyone in my mirror.
Wide, car outside.
All right, I'm 3 wide on the bottom.
Still there. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear.
The 2 guys I was 3 wide with were right in the blind spot.
Still there. Clear. Car outside. Clear. Car outside. Clear outside.
things considered, I'd say that restart went pretty well. But I would like to be up there with Morgan Shepherd. I don't really have anyone to draft with back here. They are doing a lot of racing in that group up there, so hopefully that'll help enough that I can catch them. Oh, someone's slow here. Someone just had a tire or a suspension failure right in front of Bobby the Bonnie. Oh, okay, here comes Ward Burton.
Car outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Still there. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside. We'll give you a half a can of fuel.
Alright, looks like I'm gonna be like 3 laps short on fuel. So I'm probably gonna go no tires. Just do the splash and go. Unless the AI start pitting here pretty soon to get 4 tires and fuel. I don't remember what lap we went green, but let's see. If I could go like 50 laps, okay. So I think it's been about 25 laps since we went green. So if the AI are gonna try and split this last run, I would think they'd start pitting here any lap. Or they'll also try to do the splash and go.
Outside. Still there. Clear outside.
Okay, so Morgan Shepherd passed Michael Waltrip. Mikey's the next position. Oh, Mikey just had a problem. He just had a tire or suspension failure. All right, well, that's a spot. I mean, if Mikey pits and he can get 4 tires and get back out quick enough, then he'd be short pitting it. He'd have fresh tires for 15 laps. Well, really for the rest of the race, he would have much fresher tires. It may work out for him. But Morgan Shepherd has driven away. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch him. Yeah, I'm going to be 3 laps short. And it doesn't look like anyone has pit. So I think everyone's just going to be doing a gas and go at the end. right, Bobby just passed Terry. He's coming up behind me. It looks like he might have fresher tires or something. Oh, this is awkward.
Car outside. Still there. Clear.
All right, worked out.
Inside. Still there. Still there. Clear. Inside.
All right, Jeff Bodine just pit.
Car outside. Still there. Clear. Car inside. Clear inside. Outside. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Clear outside.
Okay, Daryl's coming off pit road. I don't know if I've lost speed or some of these guys. Brett Bodine almost took me 3 wide into turn 1 that last lap.
Car inside. Still there. Still there. Clear inside. Outside. Clear. Inside. Clear inside. Car inside. You're up top, 3 wide, car inside. You're up top, 3 wide, car inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there. Clear inside.
All right, I saw someone else just pit.
Looks like we're running low on fuel. If that fuel pressure gauge starts to drop, come on in.
All right, I'm going no tires.
No tires this time, guys. pitting now.
Looks like Terry might be pitting.
Inside. Clear inside.
Okay, Terry pit, Ted Musgrave
Clear
pit.
inside.
I think Brett Bodine has already pit. He's driving all weird. Kind of wish he would just go away. Not racing him. Splash, okay.
We'll give you just a splash of fuel. The leader's pitting now.
Okay, Brett Bodine just went on pit road.
Car inside. Clear. We're almost out of fuel. You're going to have to come in for a splash. The leader's pitting now. Just 5 more to go. You're back in the lead.
All right, is Grissom gonna pit? I'd like to follow someone down pit road here. I don't think Grissom has pit. All right, I'm coming in next time. Might be sputtering a little bit, but coming in next time. And if Grissom is going to pit, I'd like to follow him down. But I don't know if he's going to pit or not. All right, I'm coming down.
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
All right, just getting fuel, no tires.
Go, go, go. Go, go, go! Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
All right, I just saw Morgan Shepherd go by. There's Mark Martin. He was the next position in front of me besides Labonte. All right, there's Musgrave. And here's Bobby Labonte.
Clear outside. Car inside.
All right, I'm not racing Daryl. There's Brett Bodine. All right, I'm racing Musgrave and Terry Labonte. If I follow Daryl, maybe I can get by Musgrave. Daryl looks pretty fast here. White flag.
One more lap to go.
I think stay off the paint. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get Musgrave. Oh, here comes Rudd. He's for position. Got to stay in front of him. All right. 9th.
All right, there's the checkered flag.
You know, if
Great job, buddy.
If I follow someone down pit road, I think I could have beat Musgrave out. But I think I'm just a little timid getting on pit road, and so I come on a little slow, and it costs me just that much. Oh, and Earnhardt won it.
Limit 55. Keep it under 4,000 in second. The race is over. Come on in.
Thanks, Spotter. All right. All right, I finished 9th. Oh, export. This was, I think this is 21, Michigan. 21, Michigan. All right, Dale Earnhardt wins it. Ernie Irvin's second. Irvin was in the lead, so Dale must have passed him on the pit stops. Then Lake Speed third, Schrader fourth, Rusty Wallace, Morgan Shepherd, Mark Martin, Musgrave, me, Rudd in 10th, Terry Labonte, Michael Waltrip, Michael Waltrip, Dale Jarrett, and Sterling Marlin in 14th. And Jeff Gordon was on some weird pit strategy because he had he had a tire suspension failure, and Michael Waltrip did too. And so he short pit that last run, but I guess it didn't help him enough to get back up where I was, or where he was when he had that problem. And let's see, Kyle Petty out, Todd Bodine, Hud Strickland, Mike Wallace, Jeff Burton, Rick Mast, all out. And Warburton, 11 laps down. All right, I'm curious to see this big accident at the very beginning. Looks like it was Rick Mast. Let's see. Can I do it like this? No. Do it like that. There we go. Let's see what happened here. This was the only real caution, so there was one caution for a wreck and then one caution for debris. Oh, okay, Rick Mast blows up here. And I think he's just going to cause a mess in turn 1. Yeah, we'll watch it from here. All right, there he blows up. And this 3 wide pack is coming, and Mike Wallace hits him, and Jeff Burton hits him. Musgrave, Ward Burton, Joe Nemechek. They all get involved. I mean, at least when they blow their engine like that, it gives you some warning so you can try and get around them. When they have the tire suspension failure, you just run into the back of them. Yeah, and he gets, there he gets turned over. Yeah, so that was the only wreck in the whole race. There's not usually very many cautions here. I think I've seen more cautions for debris here than for wrecks. And then there was the restart was like, let's see here. Restart was like 140 maybe. Okay, I think that's before the restart. Yeah, I was following Morgan Shepherd. Okay. Okay, the caution is out. Okay, they're all lined up. Yeah, see, this is... there's Ward Burton. He's got like a busted engine or something. So I knew he was going to be slow. I was hoping I could get her, like, just follow this line and we'd all pass him going into turn one. But looks like someone put him in the middle and then he was on the outside and then I was kind of stuck on the outside. But when I'm restarting in this position, it's like, man, if anything happens, just get out of the way and let these four guys go. I'll be able to make those spots up. I mean, I restarted in 10th. I finished 9th, I think. So I ended up making some of these spots up. So, I mean, I don't know. There's just doesn't seem to be a lot to gain by trying to, like, jump in the middle 3 wide and do a bunch of crazy stuff and risk getting in a wreck and then finishing 30th. Like at Loudon. Yeah, see, right there, I'm already, like, getting put on the outside because the car just won't turn. And then Ward Burton is now on the outside, so now I'm stuck on the outside behind him. And all these cars are just coming by. And at that point, I'm just kind of like stuck. Like, there's nowhere really to go. Unless I try to, like, force my way through the center, but I don't think that would have been very smart. See, I'm 4 wide right there. Like, that's risky. So that's when I get sketched out, and I'm like, all right, I'm just back out. Let them sort it out, get past Ward Burton, and then continue on. Let's see that again. I didn't realize I was 4 wide at the start-finish line. Yikes. Well, I'm glad I survived it. The restarts here aren't so bad. The track is so wide, and it's easy to run up high here. So you just get in that high lane, and if people go by me, I just let them go. And then, see, there's Sterling Marlin, and I ended up beating him by 15 seconds, 14 seconds. There's Jarrett. I beat him by 10 seconds. Waltrip had that problem. I don't see Terry Labonte or Rudd. But, I mean, just trying to race those guys like that just doesn't make any sense. And even if I had tried to make a move, I would have ended up in the middle like Dallenbach here, and then you go into the turn, you're stuck behind Dave Marcus. And then who knows where Ward Burton's going to end up? Maybe he ends up in the middle, and then cars are just flying by on both sides. It's just a mess. All right, well, I exported. I saved. Done. Dale Earnhardt wins it. Finally, Ernie Irvan doesn't win a race. I think Mark Martin won Watkins Glen. Dale Earnhardt won this one. But I think Ernie Irvan has won most of the races over the summer. At one point, I think he won 4 or 5 in a row. Okay, let's count the points here. Cup, 94. Event. This is May 12th. Michigan, number 21. Points, close. Oh no, I didn't do the results. Results, import. Michigan. And I led some laps, so I got the bonus points. I led 4 laps in between pit sequences. All right, close, export. Looks good, right. All right, after 21 events, I'm down to 4th. So Ernie Irvan's still in the lead by 290 or 289 points now. Pretty substantial lead at this point. Rudd's in second, Schrader's in third. I'm in 4th. I kind of expected to lose a few positions over the summer months because I kind of struggle with like Pocono. Talladega is always kind of a toss-up. Loudon, I wasn't feeling too confident about Loudon, and that race didn't work out very well. But now that I'm through the summer months and back into all the fall races, I think this is an opportunity to try and make my way back up. Is a track like Bristol? I mean, who knows if any of these guys are gonna be able to survive Bristol, Martinsville, Bristol, Martinsville, especially. I mean, those tracks are where I make up a lot of points because as long as I just stay in the race, I end up finishing in the top 5. And a lot of these guys are going to end up a lap down or multiple laps down or whatever. So I think I'll make maybe make some positions up. And if Ernie Irvan gets some more DNFs or something, maybe I'll have a chance at racing for the championship. But he already has 5 DNFs and he has 7 wins. Those 7 wins, man. And 15 top 5s, 16 top 10s. So as long as he's not DNFing it, he's in the top 10. And if he's in the top 10, he's in the top 5. It's been pretty dominant, leading all these laps. And Earnhardt has the same ratings as him. I made Irvin and Earnhardt having the same ratings so that they could battle it out for the championship. But Earnhardt just keeps getting himself in wrecks. And Irvin just keeps winning races. All right, so Earnhardt's in 5th. Terry Labonte in 6th. Mark Martin in 7th. Lake Speed in 8th. Rusty Wallace in 9th. Morgan Shepherd in 10th. And then pretty far back after that to Jeff Gordon. I think Jeff Gordon's starting to fall out of it a little bit. But the top 10 is still pretty tight, or at least from 2nd to 10. 2852 to 2602, 2606. So that's what, 246 points between 2nd and 10th. So there's still potentially a lot of movement in here in the top 10. And Rusty, man, he was doing really well the first half of the season, and now he's way back at 9th. All right, looks pretty good. So the real race, this was a really sad race. This was a couple of days after Irvin had his horrible accident at Michigan. And when this race was run, I mean, I don't know that anyone really knew whether he was going to survive it or not. Everyone knew he was in really serious condition. But a couple of things about this race. So this was the second race for Derek Cope in the 12 car. Where's that 12 car? Okay, there he is. This was the second race for Derek Cope in the Bobby Allison's car. He did his first start at Watkins Glen. And this was the first race for John Andretti in the 43. I think. You see here. Yeah, John Andretti in the 43. Because Wally Dallenbach was driving it at Watkins Glen. So this is when a lot of driver changes were happening at this race. But during the race, man, Jeremy Mayfield. Okay, so this might have been the first race for Mayfield in the 98, unless he started in the 98 at Watkins Glen. I don't remember. But Jeremy Mayfield, at one point, he was driving down the front straightaway, and his hood just flipped right up in the air and went way up in the sky, and then was twirling around and stuff. And somehow the cameraman actually like kept the hood in the picture, and watched it, and then eventually it landed in the infield where there was a bunch of spectators, but I guess no one got hurt, so that's good. But that was pretty crazy. But Jeff Bodine won it, and Jeff Bodine dominated it. 160 laps, led out of 200, and as long as Jeff Bodine was finishing races, he usually finished pretty well. Mark Martin second, Rick Mast, Rusty Wallace, Bobby Labonte, Kyle Petty, Bill Elliott, Terry Labonte, Darrell Waltrip, Ricky Rudd, and Dale Earnhardt had a problem. He finished 37th. So unfortunately, if Irvin was didn't get hurt, there's a chance that Irvin would have retaken the lead and might have retaken it by quite a bit. Because going into this race, he was only 27 points back, or 28, and then after this race, he's only 79 back. And it helped Mark Martin make up some points and Rusty Wallace, but they didn't get too much closer than that over the course of the rest of the season. So I think with Irvin was still in it, I think in this race he would have made up a lot of points, and it would have been a really close race for the championship the rest of the season. All right. Well, if anyone checks out that race, thanks so much for checking it out. I appreciate it. That's it for this one.